Ladies and gentlemen, after the coin toss to start the game, Farmington will receive the ball.
Receivers and Royce Harris and
ladies and gentlemen, on both sides of the ball, Cape Central and Farmington.
Now, the Tiger student section seems to be filling up a little bit. I was surprised that there weren't as many people, but I do have to say, they're starting to fill out. So is the night student section.
Here we go. Moments from the kickoff.
Here we go, ladies and
Can't
gentlemen.
wait, folks. Cannot wait.
And here we go!
And it's off.
right to Royce Harris.
He's going to receive it.
He's gunning.
He's got some room.
He's got
sweeping
some
out to the right
wheels.
side.
Oh,
Slip
defender
on.
is down. He's running through, taken down.
Very good start.
Taken down on the 46-yard line.
Number 20, Royce Harris with the return.
Great
Brought down by
free
number 10,
position to
Gage
start.
Botkin.
That's the kind of run you want to see when you're starting off the game.
Oh, that's a great start. Kanan Files is tonight's quarterback. Very composed. He's going to run the offense just like Coach Krupe wants him to, and hopefully get a good start off.
Brandon Botkin on the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to get a short gain there. It's going to be about second.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the carry. Brought down by number 8, Cameron Cox, and number 7, Tanner Herbst.
It's going to look like it's second and 8.
Yep, second and 8 too. Just watch the Knights when they start faking it early, because they're trying to get the defense to see what they're doing. The defense is going to do. They're trying to see what the defense is going to run and how they're going to play that possession. Let's see what Kanan Files can do.
That sure is a tongue twister.
Mark goes in motion. Kanan Files on the keeper. He's going to get another short gain. It's going to be third and
Number 10,
manageable.
Caden Files with the keeper.
But against this Cape Central Tigers defense, it's going to be tough.
We're looking at a rough night here,
We're going to
folks.
bring Carter Barnes in here for Braden Botkin.
Braden Botkin has earned the name Saquon Botkin for both his number and his speed and agility. Really quite the running back.
He's been playing great.
They hand it off to Royce.
That's a big
And he's
gain.
going to get a big gain. He's got the first down
Oh.
and more.
Taken down on the 25.
That's a very good run by Royce.
A lot of speed and power in that young man. And at a senior, we're going to miss him next year. And his twin brother, Rothman, both great pieces to our Knights football team. We're sure going to miss him. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Knights.
Ball on the 26.
10.5 minutes left in the quarter.
Kanan Files
There's a handoff.
and
Another short game. You know, the Knights offense, pretty much all year, their game plan seems to be just run it up the gut, try and wear down the defense, and then sweep it out to the side and try and catch them off guard.
Oh, definitely. With great athletes like we got right now with Royce Harris, Damon, and Braden Botkin, that's the game plan.
I mean, we got a lot of speed and power, and we're just trying to wear down the defense and just hope for a big gain here and there.
We've seen some, I wouldn't say many. Oh, that's a big
That's
stop.
a huge stop for the Cape Central Tigers defense.
Like I was saying, but not very often, but sometimes the Knights have to throw the football. And Kanan Files has the ability to do that with two good wide receivers in Eli Lamb and Sam. They're both two good wide receivers that can run routes, and they block very well.
Absolutely. We don't see a lot of passing game for the Knights, but Kanan Files has an arm, and we have pieces that can catch the ball and get us big gains when we need it.
And Kanan doesn't just run the football willy-nilly. He knows when he has to throw, and he knows when there's no one open, and he has to run.
Yeah, he's very smart.
He's very good at deciphering what he needs to do every play.
Botkin alone in the backfield. Royce goes in motion. They pitch it off to Royce.
Royce
He goes
going
to the
around
right
the side,
side.
trying to trip up the defenders.
Another short gain. It's going to be about
That's not going to get it.
4th and 8, it looks like.
Stop by number 2, Damian Edwards.
See what the Knights are going to do here.
You know, with Kale Krause, it's a very manageable field goal. He's got quite the kicker.
And Kale's going to come out. This is definitely in Kale's range.
Absolutely. That kid's got a boot underneath him.
If the Knights can start off with a 3-0 lead, that'd be a perfect I mean, not perfect, but we'll take it.
Absolutely. You got to take what you can get.
Good way to
against
start
Cape
off the game,
Central
especially
defense.
against the Cape Central Tigers.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Tough team to beat, but we've
There's
done
a
it before, and
snap,
I'm
the
confident we
hold,
can do it again.
The kick is up, and it's going to go.
and it is
No, it's
good.
in.
It's good.
Barely got it. A great kick from Kale Krause, and it's going to put the Knights up 3-0. Just about 4 minutes into this one.
That's just a great start by the Knights.
Always good to start out with
Snap
any
was a
amount
little
of score.
high. I was a little nervous there, but Kale got right through it and with a beautiful kick. Right
Looked
to the
like it was
uprights.
going to end up wide left, but he got it in.
Squeezed it right in there.
Absolutely.
He's got a leg on him, I'll tell you what.
The Knights' defense has been playing great lately.
They really have.
The entire season. Knights defense is one of the hardest defenses to beat in the district,
I would say so.
if not the hardest.
And this being the district
They
championship.
gave 0 points to the Festus Tigers last week. And then against Windsor, I think they only gave a touchdown. Yeah, 7 points. So they've played very tough defense, and they've made people just decide that they can't go anywhere. The Knights are just stopping everybody and every play. And hopefully they can keep it up here.
I'm confident in our Knights team and our defense.
You know, a lot of teams in our district have a similar game plan with mostly running the ball. But when they throw the ball, we end up getting a lot of picks I've seen this season.
We have very good safeties and quarterbacks that play very smart. And like you said, they're usually not ready for they're not usually coming for a pass, but when it's there, they're right there for it.
And there's the
See what
kick
Kale
by
can do.
Kale.
Nice.
A good deep ball there.
It's going, it's
And
going.
That's a great kick by Kale. That's right where
It's going to be
they're
right at about the
they're
2-yard
bringing it
line.
out.
Oh.
And
The
he
Knights got
stopped short.
That's way short.
Tackled by just about every Knight on the field.
That's great.
That might be at
Special
the 4
teams
That might be at the
defense.
4-yard line. Might be even
Number
shorter.
28, Jamarian Grimsley with the return.
You know, I see what the Tigers were trying to do there, trying to just catch the Knights off
Stop by number
guard, thinking that we
66,
weren't going to
Logan
touch it.
Woolley.
But it did not work for him there, sadly.
And that's a perfect kick by Kale.
It really is.
Pinning them deep in the territory, and they are on the 3-yard line.
8 minutes left in the quarter.
Not looking like a promising drive from the Tigers, but with their offense, you really never know, folks.
See what the Knights can do here. Knights crowd get into this
Student second's going crazy.
screenplay,
Trying to gain some yardage here.
and
He's going to get a short
he's
gain
breaking a
there.
lot of tackles.
Finally taken down.
He's going to go for about 5 there, it looks like. It didn't look like it was going to go for much at all, but he pushed through and he got some yardage there.
Brought down by number 54, Logan
This
Taylor.
one's going to be 2nd and 5.
If the Knights can get a stop here short, they'll have a very good opportunity to score again.
Absolutely. Number 8, Cameron Cox for the Tigers. He's going to be their quarterback. He receives the snap. There's a handoff. He's going to go
And
for a short gain. Great
short
stop.
gain. Cape Central Tigers I've seen is kind of runs about the same thing we do. They like to run the football, but if they have to, they will throw the football if necessary.
I'd say they probably pass a little more often than we do.
I'd say a little bit.
But still, they do run the ball.
3rd
quite
and
often.
5. This is a big. Knights need a big stop here.
Absolutely. And the Tigers, they really need this to keep any momentum that they could have flowing. Because in a district finals game, you do not want to go down early.
No.
By a big
Looks like it's going to be a
deficit.
pass play.
A great pass there.
Incomplete.
And it's just out of reach.
Unfortunately.
I thought that was just going to drop in there, but
Couple yards too long.
just
That's a-
overthrew him there. Good
6.5.
play call, though. They had him. Just couldn't connect on the pass.
Great route by the wide receiver.
Absolutely.
6.5 minutes left.
Looks
in
like
the
it's going to be a
quarter.
4 and out with a good defensive possession by the Knights.
Absolutely.
Royce Harris is going to return this one.
Cameron Cox there, he had him, just rushed it a little too much. I mean, it's not a good start by the Tigers thus far, but they're only down 3-0. Still a lot of time in this first quarter, let alone the ball game.
And looks like they're going to be
Looks
kicking
like a
it.
short
That's
punt.
a short kick there. Not the field position you want to give the Knights.
No. And the Knights will take that.
But it took a great bounce there for the Tigers.
For Cape Central's quarterback, the pressure there was probably it rushed him. It
Absolutely.
made him decide that he had to make that throw quicker than usual. So that makes a big difference.
As we've seen in the NFL with Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield, both great quarterbacks. But with their offensive line and the defenses they've been playing,
Offensive line are so important. It's so important.
it really is. Because as a quarterback, you want as much time as possible.
You need that protection. There's that fake.
Damon goes in motion, trying to draw off sides, doesn't work. Botkin alone in the backfield now. Damon goes in motion again. There's a handoff to Botkin.
And that's
He's going to get some room there. It's going to go for about 7 yards there, it looks like. It's going to be second and pretty short.
a great run by Braden Botkin. 3 yards to go here for the Knights.
Tigers want to get a 3 and out here if they want to. You want to stifle this offense early, as we want to do with the Tigers.
There they go again, trying just to get Cape Central Tigers off sides. Maybe even to see what their defense is trying to do. Morris goes in motion. Hands it off to
A
Braden.
great stop by the Tigers defense.
That's probably
He's going to lose a yard there. Third and manageable.
Number 15, Tashawn Franklin with the tackle.
Knights got 4 to go here.
A big stop here for the Tigers is what they need. And
That's a-
Botkin's going to take it straight up the gut.
With looks like an easy first down.
Stop by number 7, Tanner Hurst. First down, 4th and 9.
Great power run there for Botkin.
Right up the middle. Just great decision by Coach Hain and Coach Rubin. It's a cold one tonight. It's freezing.
It really is.
It's chilly in this booth, and it's even chillier outside. I can't imagine what the players are going through right now.
They're just trying to stay warm, but even on the sideline, it's hard.
Hopefully the
It
cold
really
doesn't lead
is.
to fatigue too early in the game.
Botkin with the handoff again.
He's just
And he's
keeps
going to get
going.
another first down, it looks like.
That's a great run by Botkin.
And it's going to put the Knights in field goal range, it looks like.
Just
If
a
Kale
little
can get
bit
another
over 4
great
minutes
kick.
left in the quarter.
It's going to be second and short here.
Knights got 1 to go.
It's got to be hard trying to stay warm there on the sideline.
Yeah. Coaches, they got stocking caps. They got anything that to keep them warm. Try to give it back to Botkin, but that stopped. Maybe a yard.
Great stop by
But I
the
do not know
Tigers
for sure.
defense.
I don't know for sure.
Stop by number 55.
Now a stop here would be huge for the Tigers.
Be impeccable.
I mean, with the Knights having great field positioning to start out both of their drives, the Tigers holding them to just 2 field goals, it just really shows their defense.
feel like even if a stop here, Kale Kraus can still get it there and make this a 6-0 game. There it is, a pass.
And Royce is going to get it wide open for the touchdown.
That'll be a touchdown, ladies and
Cape
gentlemen.
Central Tigers are so used to the Knights just keep running it and running it. That's a perfect play call, and that's a wide open pass. Easy for Caden Files, and that's a touchdown for the Knights.
Really an incredible play call there.
That'll make it 9-0 with 3 minutes left in the quarter. Hoping to get this kick for that extra point.
They definitely faked me out because I thought they were just going to go right up the middle, try to get that easy first down.
I know the Knights.
That's a good route by Royce Harris.
Easy throw by Caden Files. And a great job by that offensive line.
There's defensive mistakes. They got to make up for it with their offense. And the extra point
It's
is up and
good.
good.
That's right down the middle. That's a 9-0 start.
That'll make it 10-0.
10-0.
3 minutes left in the quarter still.
Farmington Knights 10.
Impeccable start.
That's a great start for the Knights.
Tigers need to get in this thing offensively, for sure. As the momentum is definitely with the Knights here. And if the Tigers can get good field positioning off of this kickoff, it'd be huge for their offense. And they really need to get it rolling here.
Let's see if Kale Kraus can pinch him again like he did last kick.
Kicking off for the Knights, number 23, Kale Kraus. Back to return for the Tigers, number 1, Dante Taylor, and number 3, Tyrus Redding.
Here's the kickoff, and it's up.
Short
Caught
kick here
by
for Kale.
Trying to sweep it to the left side. The Tigers are a good block there. He's going to get some room.
And there's a flag on the field.
Going.
Great tackle by Braden Botkin.
Number 5, D'Angelo Dickinson with the carry.
Number 5,
Brought down by number 26,
D'Angelo
Braden Botkin.
Dixon with the
There's
run.
a flag on the field.
Good field positioning here on the Tigers, given that this flag is not against them.
Holding.
And that penalty is going to send him back.
Holding on the receiving team. That's definitely not what you want to see.
Off of a pretty good return, that's just going to kill their momentum early. They really need to get this going.
Let's see if the Tigers can pick it up here.
Cameron Cox to receive the snap. There's a handoff. He's going to go for a short gain there. Gain of about 3, it looks like.
Number 15, Deshaun Franklin with the carry. Brought down by number 53, Tyler Barber, and number 54, Logan Tabor.
Deshaun Franklin, their running back at 6'1", 220. He's got a lot of size against our defensive line.
Our defensive line is not as big as last year's.
Absolutely not.
But I feel like
there's a lot of talent there.
Yeah, they're a lot quicker too.
And that's a good stop there for the Knights. Gonna lose about a yard there. It's gonna be 3rd and long for the Tigers. We definitely got a lot of speed on this defensive line.
Definitely. They get through blocks very quickly.
Absolutely.
And get to that quarterback. We got a minute and 37 to go in the first quarter. Knights are up 10-0 to the Cape Central Tigers.
Deshaun Franklin alone in the backfield. And looks like Cape Central is going to take a timeout.
There'll be a minute and a half left in the quarter.
Timeout, Cape Central.
While we have this timeout, I'd like to I'd like to congratulate the cheerleaders for making it to state and wish them good luck. They are off tomorrow. And then the winner of this game will play next Saturday. Location still yet to be determined.
Now with basketball just starting and games pretty close, we're going to have some players that might not be able to play in our first game, it looks like.
Brant Gray just got injured last practice, and looks like he's going to be out for 2 weeks. Thank goodness it's nothing too serious. Doctor said just see how it goes for 2 weeks, and it's just up to him to see if it's okay. If not, we got a jamboree Tuesday, so we head up to Orchard Farms in St. Louis and play 3 tough teams up there, and hopefully we can get the job done. 3rd and 11 here. The Knights would get it. This would be a big stop.
Big stop.
You can imagine a pass play, and here it is.
A good pass there. He's going to get
Oh, and he
wide
just
open.
drops it. Man, the Knights caught a break there.
That's unfortunate. I thought he was going to catch that, just go. He had a wide open lane.
If he would have caught that, he might have been gone. Not going to lie to you.
Pretty good throw there, just over his left shoulder, and he just wasn't able to grab it.
Oh, that throw was right on the money. It was right where you wanted it as a wide receiver. Just couldn't make the catch. You've seen Royce Harris many times this year run it back on a bunt. He's quick and he's athletic. Let's see what he can do here.
You do not want to let that man get to the outside.
Another short punt.
Unlucky bounce, too.
And
Knights are going to get it at about their own 39-yard line, it looks like. Knights offense has really been rolling in this one. With just a minute left in the quarter, probably going to see him run out the clock here.
I would see it. I would say so.
Fans have covered themselves in blankets due to the absolutely freezing cold temperatures out here tonight.
Man, it is. I'm cold up here.
It's chilly.
We're in a booth.
Yeah.
It is frigid, to say the least.
It's actually 35 degrees outside.
Probably feels close to -12.
Just under freezing.
See what the Knights can do here.
Come goes in motion.
Throwing it again. You don't see this. That's another
Royce
call.
by
Royce
Royce
Harris.
again.
He's going. He's
He's
going.
gone. He's gone.
And
Man,
that's
show
another
him the wheels,
touchdown for the
Royce.
Knights.
That is 2 throws in a row. I don't think I've seen that all year.
Really haven't. I don't think so. We do not pass that off.
That'll make it 16-0 for the Knights.
2
minute left in the
absolute
quarter.
dimes from Kanan Files to Royce Harris.
Right to Royce.
And he shows them the jets and gets to the outside.
Man, I'm very shocked. Most people that watch the Knights usually are very shocked too. But hey, 2 touchdowns. It's working.
Their game plan is working this game, that's for sure. He used Kara Kraus to kick the extra point. And it's up and it
That's
is in.
right down
That-
Broadway.
17-0
That
for the
looks
Knights.
like it might have made it from about 70 yards.
He's got a boot on it.
I like what I'm seeing from the Knights tonight. Great defensive plays and offensive plays alike.
And the Tigers, that last pass, right on the money, just a drop. They had another one that the receiver was wide open, pass just wasn't quite there. And it's really because the defensive lineman is just causing them to rush passes. And that receiver was blanketed on their last
Wide
drive.
open.
Knights have really found their groove this season, winning almost every game so far, only having 2 losses in the regular season.
The difference from Royce from most running backs, or what you can count him as a wide receiver too, is he's about full speed in 2 steps. He's full speed.
He really gets going very quickly.
When he gets going, he's hard to tackle.
Absolutely. That guy is running close to 40 miles per hour.
Pretty close.
I say the Knights have good vibes and the Tigers are failing their vibe check.
The Knights
say
fans
the
are
least.
getting into it, and I love to hear it. Kale Kraus
Booth is currently
There's
shaking.
the boot. A pretty short kick here.
trying to
Caught by number 21,
And he's going
Cameron
to
Wally.
spin around there.
He's going to break a
shoots
couple
few
tackles.
And a pretty short return for only about 10 yards there. But Central's got some good field positioning. Let's see what their offense can do. Really hasn't gotten it rolling thus far.
We got 58 seconds left in the first quarter.
This quarter has been very good for the Knights so far.
Oh, 100%. They've stopped Cape Central about almost every time. They have every time.
They have every time. Cape Central currently has no score on the board.
There's a handoff.
Oh.
A little screen play. He's going to get some room.
He's got some yardage. Finally taken
get a
down.
First down.
And a good tackle by Carson Sutton.
Pass complete to number 3, Tyrus Redden. Brought down by number 7, Carson Sutton.
Great run by number 3, Tyrus Redden.
It's going to be second and very short here. Not going to lie, did not expect a screenplay there.
No,
I figured they just run it up the gut and run out the quarter. But with about 30 seconds left here, they're going to get off another play, it looks like.
See what Cape Central's going to do here. Fake handoff, same
Another
play.
Screenplay,
He drops it.
Dropped. But
White
back
Westbrook
up.
misses a tackle.
there's a first
Dodges
down,
2 tackles. Looks like he tripped up and fell down finally.
Man, they ran the same play, but on the opposite side.
This quarter's coming to a close. 9 seconds left.
Now, with that pass being behind the line of scrimmage and backwards, it's okay that he dropped it there, folks, in case you were wondering.
You are correct. We got 9 seconds. Probably going to be their last play of this quarter. And see what they're going to do here.
Cape Central rolling quite a bit now. It looks like they're not going to give him.
Looks like they're not
The
going to give it the
first
first. No first.
I guess they are going to rule it incomplete. Pardon
Incomplete
me,
pass.
folks.
So that's going to be 3rd and 1.
Interesting.
Interesting call. It's going to be 3rd and 1 with 9 seconds to go.
I don't see a whole lot happening in the rest of this quarter.
No, I don't see. I see they get a quick playoff, just
Hopefully gain a little yardage for the second.
and then get ready for the second quarter.
I mean, that's also what I figured when we got the ball, and that is not what we saw. So prepare to be amazed, folks.
Tonight has not went how I thought it would.
Absolutely not.
Knights have just come out with an excellent play style so far.
And
Great offensive
it's-
and defensive play.
The scouting report is probably not correct because you've seen many times they've been wide open on passes.
There's Cameron Cox with the run, and he's going to get the first down and some more room.
Taken
A good
down.
run there by Cape Central's quarterback.
Number 8, Cameron Cox with the keeper.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks.
Been a great
17
quarter
nothing.
So far.
Doesn't look like they're going to get a playoff here. And that is first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Cape Central 0, Farmington Knights 17.
Well, folks, it's not the start that I
My
anticipated whatsoever. 17-0 early.
expectations have been exceeded, and I am quite pleased.
Cape Central they really couldn't get anything going their way here early. They're finally showing us some life here. Second quarter should be very interesting.
I'd like to give some thanks to our 195 current viewers on YouTube. We have a Facebook page as well. We are streaming on there as well, if I am not mistaken. I'd like to shout out anyone watching on Facebook, too. Thank you.
And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to BKTV Studios. Follow us at BKTV Studios on Facebook. And on YouTube, make sure to hit that bell for notifications and give us a like.
And as a matter of fact, we have just started streaming on Facebook. So, once again, I am Kenny the Jet Smith.
I'm Lester Swim Moves Whitson.
And I'm Rainbow Rubel.
And it looks like it's going to be a great one tonight. If you just started watching.
17-0 here. Knights with the lead.
Second quarter's just now starting off.
Cape Central is rolling currently.
Tigers look like they just had some life in them. 3 really successful plays. And let's see what they can do here.
Hopefully the Tigers can get a score.
And there's a flag there. Looks like it might be offsides or false start.
False start.
False start. That's a killer for Cape Central.
That's 2 penalties on them.
Official call, false start against the Tigers.
Not what you want to see.
Not a great way to start out the second quarter, I'll tell you what.
Absolutely not.
Nope, not at all.
Silly mistakes like that are just killers
I
for
can
offensive momentum.
Just kills.
I can see some frowns on the Cape Central fan section over there.
There's a snap. Quarterback keeps it. Another screen
And he
play,
drops
and
it
it's
again, and
dropped
that's incomplete.
Just unlucky drops for the Tigers thus far. They've had 3 drops.
Looks like they got into the butter. The old butter cabinet.
They do have butterfingers, to say the least.
It's not like the passes have been off target either. They've been right where you want them.
But, I mean, given the circumstances, it's freezing out there. And catching a ball going that speed feels like catching a rock covered in spikes. It's not good.
Especially when you can't move your fingers due to them being frozen from the cold.
There we go.
There's a catch.
Pass number 3. He's going. He's gone.
Great
He's
run
taken down.
and a huge hit there.
Taken
Glad he
down
recovered
on the
from that.
38-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd and around 9 here, it looks like. Or 3rd and 10, excuse me. A good run there for Cape Central, and they really need a first down here.
Cape Central really likes running that screen play.
We've
ran
seen it, I think, 4 times tonight.
Multiple times. And they've got 2 incompletes and then 2 good gains off it.
It's a great play when it works for them. They got to catch those passes.
Here comes another pass. Looks like
That's going to be right on the money, and a great catch for Cape Central. An incredible play there. What a catch.
Pass complete to number 11, Henry Brown.
That's number 11, Henry Brown, on the catch.
that was a very tough catch. Really good defense by Sam. It was just a pretty great pass by the
It was
quarterback.
just an absolute dime piece.
I can see those
And it looks
previously.
like he just stretched out an arm there and pulled it in. A great catch.
Definitely a momentum builder for Cape
Absolutely.
Central.
I can see those previously mentioned frowns turning upside down.
A great gain on 3rd and long for the Tigers. And there's a good run. He's going to get to the outside with some room.
Just under 11 minutes left in this quarter.
Number 15, Deshaun Franklin.
It's going to be 2nd and goal with about 5 to go.
If the Knights can limit a field goal here, that's probably that's the best case.
But with the way the Tigers have been rolling, I don't know if we can hold them to just a field goal. They've really been playing great this drive.
It's been a very successful drive for the Tigers.
This is the Cape team we've seen all year. There's a snap, another handoff. He's going to get some room, and he's going to get the touchdown right up the gut.
It'll make it
great run
17-6.
For number 15, Deshaun Franklin.
First score for the Tigers.
That's a huge man at 6'1", 220, and it takes a lot to bring that man down.
I know I couldn't do it.
I couldn't come close.
That's why we're up here.
Absolutely. That's why we are kids with mics instead of children with helmets.
You are correct.
Cape looks like they're going to be going for 2. Nope, excuse me. They're going to kick it.
Back to the 30 yards for point number 47, Peyton Osborne.
Number 47, Brayton Osborne, their kicker. He is left-footed, and that is right up there. Another big boot.
I can see a fan running across the section with a flag waving it Very happy.
I think they're stealing a good old Boomberry.
Stealing the classical move from good old Biggin.
Quick shout out to Boonberry. What a man.
He might be in the student section, or he might be sitting at home on the couch with the family.
Watching the game
I do
live.
believe I saw him here, though.
He's a very good fan.
He really rallies up
He's
our
a great
student
man,
section.
a great fan. And for all you viewing who do not know Boonberry, he's a student at Farmington High School and one of the greatest men you'll ever meet in your whole life.
He makes sure to get the crowd excited for the game.
Absolutely.
If you're not standing up, you will be after a talk with Boonberry.
Absolutely.
It is 17-7. We got 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go. The Knights just let up a touchdown, but they are still rolling. I feel like they can still keep rolling here. Hopefully get another good drive.
It wasn't bad defense for the Knights there, just great offense from the Tigers.
See what they
Hard
can
to stop.
There's the kick. A good kick there. It's going to go
Caught
to
by
Royce.
Royce. He's trying his hardest to gain some yardage here.
He's going to go right up the middle,
A flag.
and there's a flag. We see a lot of those on these kickoffs.
Sure do.
Really don't want to see them, but it happens a lot.
You hate to see it.
It's usually holding. It's probably mostly the main. And we'll see what it is here.
It's either holding or a false start.
I see a lot of illegal blocks in the backs, too.
You're correct.
And it looks like that one's going to go against the Knights as they're marching back.
Looks like the Knights already know it.
Not how you want to start out the second quarter if you're the Knights.
Official call, illegal block in the back.
And there it is. Illegal block in the back.
Against the Knights.
Not how you want to start off the second quarter.
No, not at all.
Well, let's see what they can do on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like Botkin's going to be alone in the backfield.
Looks like.
Files under center. Damon goes in motion. They give it to Botkin. He's going to get some space. And a good hit there from Central to trip him up.
Great job holding it on. by
They
Brady
didn't
Botkin.
stop there.
Just under 10
He would've
minutes
been
left
gone.
in this half.
Good run there from Botkin. And he's going to be alone in the backfield once again. And he's going to get it once again with a lot of room.
And that's a big gain. Braden Botkin has came out to play tonight,
He really has.
and that's another successful run by Braden Botkin.
I think just about every night came out ready to play tonight. Really showing some good stuff out there on the field.
And Coach Lloyd is pumped up.
Same with Coach Bird. He's real excited for what the Knights are
Those
doing
are two
tonight.
young coaches that get into this game.
They really do.
Football really unites the whole school. Gets everyone excited.
Hand off
Botkin
to
again
Braden
with the
again.
carry, and he has a lot of room once
No.
again.
Taken down on the 35.
Not a good start defensively for Cape
And they're
Central.
still. That's
Botkin's just rolling.
He can't be stopped. Another first down. Incredible so far.
I wouldn't usually say this, but how many times they've been running this? They might have it coming a pass play, and I don't usually say this.
We might see it. We've seen it quite a few times tonight.
No, they're gonna
But
keep going
Botkin's going to
Braden
get
going
a lot of
again.
room once again.
and just keep feeding them.
You know, the man's
Brought
hot
down
currently.
by number 8, Kanan.
The man's eating. They're gonna give him a break here.
This was 2K. I would say he has the takeover currently. But the fact is, it's not 2K. It's the district finals, and this is real life, folks. And Botkin is going off.
You love to see stuff like this.
Royce Harris in
especially
the
such
backfield.
an important game for the Knights.
They give it to
There's
Royce.
with the
Royce
carry. He's going to get a lot of room.
going.
Trying to get to the outside, and it looks like it's going to be a touchdown.
No,
they call him down short.
Still a great run by Royce.
First and goal.
And Coach Bird is going nuts on the Farmington sideline.
First and goal for the night.
Braden Botkin is going to come in for Carter Barnes here. We got 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It is 17-7 Knights over the Cape Central Tigers.
Hopefully we'll get this touchdown here.
Braden Botkin is going to be alone in the backfield.
First and goal at about the 2-yard line. There's Braden with the carry. And
I don't know if he got it.
I don't think he got in. I think he's going to be just short.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the carry.
Good stop there,
They're going to call him short.
Cape Central.
The fans are getting into it here.
Absolutely. They are fired up here on the Farmington side. And Kanan Files is going to leap over the pile for
And that's
the
a touchdown.
He's got 2 passing touchdowns and one rushing touchdown.
He's playing great so far.
That'll make it 23-7. Knights winning this one. Just under 7 minutes left in the quarter. Hoping to get this kick. That extra 1 point.
Knights to attempt the extra point for the Knights at 23, Caleb Pratt.
There's the
Krause.
kick. It's up and it's in.
It is good.
That'll make it 24-7 for the Knights.
It's good. With 6 minutes 56 seconds remaining in the second quarter, Cape Central Tigers 7, Farmington Knights 24.
A great start to the half from both offenses. Not a lot showing for either team's defense thus far, though. Really has been a great game, though.
It's been
Knights have been doing a good job stopping Cape Central Tigers as much as possible.
But now with their offense rolling,
It's going to be tough to stop them this one.
it really
this time
is.
around.
Hopefully we'll see a clean kickoff.
We've seen Kale kick many. He's kicked a lot of squibs. Let's see what he can do here.
Kicking off for the
Trying to
Knights,
keep
number
special
23, Caleb
teams.
Krause.
Heads in the game. You know, a lot of these guys,
Back to receive
or
for the
some of
Tigers,
them at
number
least,
3,
they don't get
Tyler
to
Swift.
play much,
Number 1, Dante
and they
Davis.
really try to make it shine in special teams. And there's the boot.
And another short kick.
He's going to get some room for Cape Central.
And a
but
great tackle
stopped.
by Carter Barnes.
Taken down on the 24-yard line.
Number 21, Cameron Raleigh with the return.
Number 21, Cameron Wally with the return.
Let's see what Cape Central can do here. There's a little man on the field.
There sure is a child running
That is
across
Coach
the field.
Krupe's son. Well, one of them.
Going off to receive the tee. Great run by the young fella.
He's going to be a future All-American.
Hoping he'll be on the team when he gets to high school.
Probably end up being the next Tom Brady, if I had to guess. And the
Like a
stands
white Rose
are
Harris.
rolling here.
Fake handoff.
There's Cameron Cox with the keeper. He's going to get around 2 yards there. Pretty short
Number
gain.
8, Cameron Cox with the carry. Stopped by number 52, Alex Smith. And number 7, Carson Sutton.
Cape Central, their passing game, we've seen pretty inconsistent thus far. Couple drops, couple bad passes, and it looks like there's going to be a false start against the Tigers and another momentum killer. They're going to march him back. It's going to be second and long here. Not what you want to see offensively.
No.
Official call false start against the Tigers.
You don't want anything that's going to ruin your momentum.
Sure don't.
And these tough physical matchups in this weather and of this size being the district finals, you really don't want your momentum killed. Momentum's everything.
Another
and it's
quarterback
a good
keeper.
stop for the Knights there. Third and long.
Number 8, Cameron Cox with the carry.
Taking a look at the moon, it's looking big and it's looking yellow.
Number 89, Gavin Irvin.
Really beautiful night here, except for being
Quite chilly.
absolutely. I wish I had some chili.
Compliments to Miss Southern for making chili for the whole BKTV team.
She's just a great lady.
She really is.
She's
Quick
always
shout
looking
out
out
to
for us.
Commander Campbell for just running around, trying to keep all the cameras intact.
Looks like we're going to get him here with a sack.
A good sack there.
Without Captain Campbell, we wouldn't be able to be bringing you this commentary right now.
That man deserves respect.
He deserves an Oscar. He deserves an Emmy. I think he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Put some respect on his name.
He does happen to be Groot as well.
He
That-
is Groot.
His quote is, "I am Groot."
Back to punt for the Tigers, number 14.
Also, another quick shout out to Miss Southern. She should probably also get an Emmy.
I mean, yes, she should. I say we just give Emmys out to both of them.
Absolutely.
Captain
Fair
Campbell.
catch there at around the 49-yard line.
That was some high quality chili, not gonna lie to you.
It was good chili.
It's the only thing keeping me alive right now in this cold.
That and high school football.
That's for sure.
Nothing better than commentating and freezing your booty off. See what the Knights can do here on the offensive end. See if Braden Botkin can keep it going.
Their passing game has been rolling.
That is true. Just watch out for that.
We don't say that a lot here at Farmington because we don't pass it very often.
It's a good
And
handoff.
Botkin's going to
Braden
get,
is trying to break tackles.
he's trying to power through there. He's going to get around 6 yards on it, it looks like.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the
They're
carry.
gonna bring Eli Lamb out,
Stop by number 56, Levi Kershaw.
and they're gonna bring in Logan Buchanan.
The old flash. Botkin alone in the backfield once again. Royce goes in motion. They give it to Botkin, and he looks like he might go for a first down there. If not, it's going to be third and very short.
He needed 4 yards there. Let's see how many he got.
Looks like they're going to give him
Stop by number 55,
3.
J.T. Haggard.
Going to be third and short.
The last time it was third and short, the Knights faked out the Cape Central Tigers
To say the least.
and had a beautiful pass by Caden Files right to Royce Harris.
Royce goes in motion. There's a snap. Kanan on the keeper. He's going to get the first down.
That's just a smart play by Caden.
Files with the keeper. Tripped up by number 70, Michael Stokes. First down for the Knights.
We got 2:48 left of this quarter.
It's been a great half for the Knights.
It has been a very great half.
It's not even over yet either.
No.
Hopefully we can get another touchdown to close this one out.
Royce goes in motion. They give it to Botkin once again. They are just feeding the hot hand. They just can't stop Saquon Botkin.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the carry.
He's an unstoppable force.
Stop by number 88.
They got 5 yards to go here.
Botkin alone in the backfield once again. Royce in motion.
Gives it back to Botkin.
And he is stopped short there.
Number 26, Braden
Eli Lamb is going to come back in. And he's going to come in for a good old flash. Logan Buchanan.
Folks, it is really chilly if you have forgotten. So any mistakes you see, it's not the character of either of these
Here's
teams.
a pass.
He is under pressure, and they're
fumbled it.
stripped. They're going
Oh
to
my
get
goodness.
the
Oh my
30,
gosh.
the 20, the 10.
That'll be a
touchdown,
touchdown
Cape
for the
Central.
Cape Central Tigers.
Number 5, number 1, Donnie Taylor for the touchdown.
That play just broke
Unfortunate.
down. Really good defense by Cape Central. Man, you just hate to see that. Caden tried to get some space, try to make a play. Just play was dead. Nothing there.
Unfortunate fumble.
Sacked for a loss, and he loses the football. But Donnie Taylor, great pickup and run there for the touchdown for Cape Central.
Really quick. Got there really quick.
I could see Cape Central fans grinning from ear to ear at this point.
They're sneaking back into this thing. It's 24-13, hoping to make it 14 with this extra point. And it's up and in. Another big boot.
Extra point is good. With 1 minute 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Cape Central Tigers 14, Farmington Knights 24.
Now, I wouldn't expect the Knights to pass it. Just coming off of that last play, and with just over a minute left, probably you just want to run out the clock here.
Coach Bird giving the players a talking to.
He's just telling Caden.
He's got a weird frame of mind. He believes that the earth is flat. And I happen to agree with him. But whether or not the earth is flat, the moon is 100% made of cheese.
We can talk about this later. We still got Friday football.
We are under
Gosh darn
Friday
right.
night lights with district finals high school football.
We got a minute and 11 seconds left.
24-14, Knights with the lead. Cape Central is sneaking back into this one for sure.
100%.
Number 2, Damon Guthrie.
Oh.
And a squib kick there. Eli Lamb's going to get it, trying to get a blocker there. And it's going to go for a short gain there.
Number 15, Eli Lamb with the return.
Unfortunate kick for
They're
the
at their
Tigers.
own
Could barely
35.
get that one off the ground.
A lot of these players on the sidelines, they got to be freezing.
It's kind of, I feel bad for them.
Players have different methods of keeping warm on the sidelines, though. I've seen some doing jumping jacks, some running in place,
Some keep jumping up and down.
especially.
There's a handoff to Botkin, or Royce, excuse me. He did not have much room to run there at all, trying to
Number
fight
20,
for
Royce
every
Harris
yard.
with the carry.
And he got maybe
Stop by
one.
for 70, Michael Stokes.
Yeah, it's going to be a timeout called by the Knights.
Timeout Farmington.
Now, a lot of our sideline at Farmington, it's mostly composed of our JV guys who don't get to see a lot of playing time. And every single second that they are in, they try to make it work.
Yeah, that's what they got to do. They got to show the coaches that this year or maybe even next year that they are ready for varsity football.
Absolutely.
They
With
are
us losing so many key pieces to our offenses and defense, with seniors leaving us, they got to step up next year for sure.
Yes, definitely. We got many juniors and sophomores that can step up and play big varsity minutes.
Just under a minute left in the half. 24-14. Knights up by 10.
There's a snap. They give it to Botkin. Royce, excuse me. He's going to get some room to the outside. And it's going to be 3rd and about 4 there, it looks like. He turned nothing into something real quick.
You are correct. I know off that throwing play last, got a touchdown for the Tigers, but I could see maybe another throw just to call Cape Central off guard, just to. And one mistake's not, I mean, Caden's going to just come back on this next throw if they throw it again and put it right on the money. I'm feeling it.
He's got to keep his head in the game. He can't get down on himself. There's not a lot a human can do when rushed down by the monsters of men that they have on the D-line for Cape Central. That is a lot of size down there and a lot of speed too, as we saw with number 1, Donye Taylor, running it back for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Caden probably in his head's probably saying that play's over with. You just got to get it back next time.
Absolutely. And a good stop there on 3rd down for Cape Central. Their defense really showing their worth this drive. It's going to be 4th and about 4, it looks like. Timeout from Cape. Gonna give a quick shout out to Black Knight Marching Band and both cheerleading from both teams here. Really trying to keep our fans in this one, as we've seen a lot of great football, but with it being so cold, they're really troopers trying to keep our freezing fans in this football game.
They are a big part of Farmington sports in general.
Absolutely.
They work as hard as anybody, and it shows.
Not a great snap there, but a good kick from Kale Kraus. And it's going to be about at Cape Central's own 25-yard line, it looks like.
.30 seconds left in this half. It's been a good one for the Knights.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cape Central just ran the ball, trying to run down the clock. With 30 seconds, there's not a lot one can do offensively, unless you got Aaron Rodgers, but
unfortunately, we don't have him tonight.
Tigers are in a 4 wide receiver look. Back to pass. And just barely overthrown.
Pass
just a
incomplete.
botched pass there.
To number 1.
He had him
Don
open,
Taylor.
But with this weather, it's hard to throw a ball in general at that speed. But at this temperature with frozen fingers and a ball that feels like a rock, it's hard to make that pass.
Sure is.
Going back to the 4 wide receiver look.
There's a snap
He's running.
on the keeper. He's
Going,
got some room.
Going.
He's going to take it outside for a big gain
And he
there.
slips.
Got to stay on your feet there going out of bounds.
I think it's a little wet.
You know, it could be.
Cold may be turning that wet into ice, making the field absolutely terrible to play on.
Couldn't get enough friction on that one.
Absolutely not.
Laws of physics were not on his side.
We got 13 seconds left. And
Little confusion on the refs. I'm not sure what's going on.
they're going to put... Seems like they're going to put the clock to 23 seconds. Yes, they're going to put the clock back to 23 seconds.
You're looking for every second you can get in this one.
And they will definitely take those extra seconds.
A touchdown would be huge here for Cape Central.
Might be a little tough with 23 seconds, but they can do it. But hopefully, the Knights can get a stop.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. There's his snap.
Back to pass.
He drops back in the pocket.
Oh.
Just overthrown there. Could have been a pick.
Rothman Harris got in there right after he threw that football. He got it off very quickly. And luckily, Sackmaster didn't get to him.
You know, he did have to rush that pass, and he overthrew him. Not what you want if you're the Tigers. 2nd and 10. 19 seconds left in this half. 24-14 Knights. Let's see what the Tigers got. There's a snap.
That'll be
Doesn't see
a
anything.
run.
Throwing it.
And that's overthrown once again.
Hard to throw a ball when you're running from people.
It really is.
Knights defense doing a pretty good job of stopping this Cape Central offense.
As you might have saw there with the refs dropping that pass, that is how hard it is to catch a ball in this weather, folks.
They are not getting paid to catch the football.
They're getting paid to make the right calls. And they have thus far. Gonna give a quick shout out to all the refs in the world. Really appreciate what you do. All the criticism you take from both sides. You're just trying to do what you can.
Coach
do.
Kuby wanted a timeout, didn't get it. And just overthrown.
Just overthrown once again.
Not sure.
And a trip up late there. No flags.
Henry Brown is not looking too happy over there. He's stomping. He's trying to talk to the ref.
Looks like Sam Nicholson may have tripped him up there.
Number 8, Carter Barnes is going to get in here. We got 9 seconds here. Knights this is probably the last play for the Cape Central Tigers. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. Cape Central.
You know, it's not impossible to kick a field goal from there, but I would probably guess that they're not going to attempt what looks like it could be a 74-yard field goal.
I mean, if he did, that'd be very impressive.
Hats off. Absolutely.
I want to thank all the 240 viewers that are live with us right now. We really appreciate it here, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in.
And remember, smack that bell for notifications. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's one simple click and it helps us out a whole lot.
Weekly content just to keep up with FHS athletics.
Night Show Spotlight, make sure to tune into that. And we have our announcements for the high school, in case you're wondering what's going on there.
Don't forget to check out our new Facebook page, BKTV Studios, to keep up with all of our school events.
With 9 seconds left in this one, you're looking at an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary.
You think it's so? I feel like it too. I think you're correct. Hopefully the Knights can
Cameron Cox without anybody in the backfield there. He's rushed a little bit, trying to get to the outside. And there's 3 seconds left on the clock. Going to be about 4th and 9 there.
It's been quite an offensive
turnover on
half
downs
for both teams.
He didn't get it.
I didn't realize that was 4th down. That one's on me, folks. I truly do apologize for not informing you of such. But hey, I'm just a kid with a mic. Mistakes happen. Gonna be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Looks like they're just gonna kneel it here.
Yeah, just take a nice knee and go into halftime with a lead. Well, that was a great first half.
Really was.
At the end of the first half,
Knights have played pretty smart. Just one mistake gives a touchdown up, and that's gonna happen.
It really is.
Looks like Caden, he's gonna get it back. That play's over with. He knows that, and let's see what happens in the second half.
Really, a lot of offense there in the first quarter, and the second quarter as well. First quarter, we went out to 24-0 lead, I believe. And
the Knights started off 10-0. They got that field goal, and then they scored that touchdown, that passing touchdown, and they started off really well. But
Cape Central's sneaking back in here.
Yeah, time kept on going, and Cape Central just kept playing pretty good and scored 2 touchdowns right off it.
Well, folks, goodbye for now. We will return here in around 10-15 minutes.
ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the 2019 Black Knight Marching Band. This year's 130-member band will be presenting a few pep tunes for you since we've had a shortened week due to snow days. Our first tune was released in 1991 by the Dutch pop group 2 Unlimited and is performed by the band at parades during Country Days and Homecoming. Here is Get Ready for This. The band's next selection was popularized in 1958 by Richie Valens and has been remembered as one of the greatest hits from that era. Even after all that time, it still remains a favorite amongst BKNB members. Get ready for La Bamba! Will, what's the score to Kanan? Say The perfect title for the perfect rock song is Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll. Released on the Led Zeppelin 4 album in 1971, this tune has been named to many lists of the greatest songs of all time. Rock out, BK&B. Finally, we'll end with our fight song, Onward Nights. This is the most popular fight song across high schools in America. The melody comes directly from the fight song for the University of Wisconsin. Get ready to clap for what the band refers to as Stand Cheer Number 2. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Black Knight Marching Band.
Trying.
Yeah, this is a little cool. And we're only halfway through the game. That's busy.
Thank you, Malachi. In the 7.
I just want to say again, good luck to the cheer.
Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the second half of the night's Cape Central game. I'm Kenny the Jet Smith here with Rambo Rubel, awaiting Lester Swim Moves Woodson's return.
Kale Cross is going to kick this one off here. Hopefully the Knights can start off like they did at the very beginning of the game with a field goal and then a touchdown. It's a very bouncy kick here. Receiving. The Knights need a good, and that's a very good return by the Tigers. Just a reminder, the winner of this game will play next Saturday at the location not yet determined.
And it looks like Lester has just now returned.
Lester, I'm glad you're in the booth with us again.
Well, howdy, folks. Thanks for greeting me back, gentlemen. I really appreciate it.
Looks like that play is going to be taken away by Carson Sutton.
It's a very good defensive play by Carson Sutton. He's playing very well tonight. The Knights defense and all has been playing pretty well tonight.
Really have.
Fake handoff here. Nothing there, so he's
gonna keep it, and
he's gonna get a gain about 3 or 4 yards.
it's gonna be third and
It's gonna be
about
3rd and 9. The Knights can get a stop here. Gotta get some momentum going into the offensive end,
Absolutely.
and hopefully do like they did at the very beginning of the game, get a field goal and then a touchdown, or just a points in general.
Really don't want to give up anything right now.
Tigers probably coming into this half with a different mindset, hoping to get a lot more touchdowns on the board. Hopefully take the lead for this one.
We got a 4-receiver front. There's his snap, and they rush straight at him, and he's sacked. Great
defensive
stop
play by
on
the
3rd
Knights.
down.
That's a great stop. Man, Caden Files has played really good tonight. 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. And you don't usually see that. You don't see the passing touchdowns usually. Like we've been saying earlier, you don't see that. The fans here have been getting really excited, getting really into this game.
Absolutely.
District championship is very important.
What about-
Football is important.
Absolutely. Farmington really is a football town.
I mean, under Coach Krupe, we have played.
Not a good snap
goodness.
there.
Oh, fumble!
And
Ball's
Alex
live.
Smith looks like he's going to
Looks
recover
like it's
that
gonna be the
one
Knights. Knights got it.
with great field positioning.
Great looking out.
Great special teams
Looking
play
to
there
snag that
for the
fumble.
Knights. Just
That is great play.
See, the coaches are happy with that one.
not a good snap there.
No,
The long snap was short and on the ground. Hunter just couldn't keep it. And Alex Smith got in there. Great stop.
As for the Tigers coaches, they're probably scratching their heads wondering what is wrong. Not a great way to start out the second half. 9.5 minutes left in the quarter.
the Tigers many times they just had simple mistakes that have cost them big. 2 flags that have set them back a little bit. And that's a handoff right to Braden Botkin.
Short gain there.
Braden's been playing very, very well tonight.
He really has.
Caden's been making great decisions, knowing when to keep it and when to hand it off to his back. And all the offense is playing really well.
Botkin hasn't put up any points yet, but he's hoping to turn that around.
He sure has been helping getting the Knights down the line.
Absolutely. Really moving the ball with some
Giving it back
intensity,
to
as we see
Botkin.
right there. Spinning through defenders. And
He's dodging Tigers left
he's going to
and
get a
right.
first down. First and goal for the Knights. A great start here for the Knights. Botkin alone in the backfield. Kanan keeps it, and he's going to go for about 3 there.
Number 10, Kanan Files with the keeper.
It's going to be second and goal at about the 5.
Number 56, Levi Tushon.
It's going to be 1st and 9. They're going to give Kanan a 1-yard gain there.
See what they do here on second and goal. Royce goes in motion. There's the snap. Kanan keeps it again, trying to fight for something, and he's stopped at the line. No gain.
Brought down by number 1, Kanye Taylor.
Quick shout out to Mrs. Southern for giving us some quality hot cocoa here in the booth. Just courtesy of BKTV. We love to see it. We really appreciate it.
It makes our job 2 times easier.
It really does.
Just over 7 minutes left in this quarter.
There's the handoff to Botkin, and he's going to get it
A touchdown.
for the touchdown. And there's his points.
There's the
That'll make
points
it-
you were just talking about.
That'll make it 30-14. Sure, he's glad to finally have something that he scored on the board.
Hopefully 31 here.
Let's see Kanan see this kick.
Back to attempt the extra point for the Knights, number 23.
I don't think I've ever seen Phil miss an extra point or even come close to missing an extra point.
You better knock on wood.
Consider the wood knocked on. And that one's up and in.
You're lucky you knocked the wood.
Farmington Knights, 31.
The Knights look like they're in sync right now. They're playing with a lot of confidence. And they're playing very smart.
Absolutely. And if you're just now tuning in, folks, the second half started with not a real promising drive for the Tigers, just good defensive effort by the Knights, and then a botched kick, and Farmington recovered the ball at about the 20. We just scored on a rushing touchdown. And the first half, folks, it was a thriller. A lot of offense early for the Knights. Cape Central just starting to sneak back into it. And that brings us to this 31-14 game. Cape Central to receive the punt.
See what the Knights can do here.
Hoping to send this one way down.
Kale hasn't got a full kick in yet.
Oh,
It's a good
breaking through
run
2
by the Tigers.
defenders. Finally taken down on the 37.
Number 21, Cameron Wally with the return. Stop by number 14, Brady Cook.
Good stop by number 14, Brady Cook.
Let's see what the Tigers can do here on 1st and 10. There's There's a keeper, another screenplay. They get that
Number
one to
3,
the outside
dodging a
with some
defender.
room. It's going to look like it's going to be about 2nd and 4.
Number 3, Tigers.
Just under 7 minutes left in the quarter.
Looks like Brady Cook might be hurt. Oh, almost a pick there.
Would have been quite the play if he could sneak in the pass there, but a good defensive effort by Rothman, almost getting the pick. Breaks up the pass there.
Man, our band is getting into it. They're yelling at them Tigers.
Band really helps keep the student section alive.
Absolutely. And there's
Flag.
a
There's
flag.
2 flags.
False start looks like that's going to kill Cape Central's momentum for sure. Not what you want to see on 3rd down.
Official call a false start against the Tigers.
Cameron Cox to receive the snap.
Scout.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and about 7. These fans
Pass
are
play.
rumbling. Feels like an earthquake
Man.
in the booth, and it's just short.
One was wide open, but wasn't looking for it that early.
Just not on the same page there.
No. Not great communication.
It's going to be 4th and 6, and it looks like they're going to punt.
Back to punt for the Tigers, number 14.
Let's see if they can handle this snap.
For the Knights, number 20, Royce Harris.
There's the snap. The kick is up.
Right to
Oh! And that's going to go to the Tigers. Just couldn't hang on to it. Royce Harris. That's a rough one.
Tigers players and cheer squad going wild.
right off. Looked like off Royce's knee.
Tigers
Just
players
couldn't hang on to
and
that one.
cheer squad going wild after that one. Unfortunate for the Knights.
Now, if you're Royce Harris, you got to keep your head up after that thing. Everybody makes mistakes, even Royce Harris.
Being an
He's
athlete.
played so good so far. He's got to just put that behind him, and he's still got a lot of football to play.
Being an athlete's all about having a short-term memory.
Cape Central with great field positioning now on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's got some room. A good stiff arm there. And he's brought down, but not before the 1st down.
Number 15, Deshaun Franklin with the carry. Brought down by
Deshaun Franklin on the carry.
First down for the Tigers.
There's a handoff again to him. And he's going to go to the outside with more room. This is a lot like we saw earlier in the 2nd quarter with Braden Botkin. They're just feeding the hot hand, and they just keep rolling with it.
If the Tigers, if Cape Central gets on a roll, they're going to be tough to beat.
Absolutely. With this Farmington defense, we've seen them stifle the Tigers earlier in this game. They're looking to do the same thing here on 1st down.
Most definitely.
They're in the red zone now. Cameron Cox on the keeper, and a huge sack for Rothman Harris.
Sack Master. We call him Sack Master for a reason.
There he is. Rothman Harris. with a big deuce. A great stop there on the Knights. It's going to be second and really long.
Second and 18 here. See what the Knights can do on the defensive end. Fakes the handoff. Throw.
Good pass there. They're going to get some yardage, and he's got some more room, and they're going to score off it. Great play by the Tigers.
Pass complete to number 3, Tyrus Redding for the touchdown.
Broke a lot of tackles there. Great pass. That's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers.
Great play for the Tigers. And they are sneaking back into this thing. 20-31. They're looking to put this thing to a 2-score game.
Back to attempt the extra point for the Tigers, number 47, Brayton Osborne.
Braden Osborne, the kick. The left-footed phenom. And it's up, and it's through the uprights.
That's good.
21-31. Knights still with the lead.
With 5 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kanan Central, 21, Farmington, 31.
See what the Knights can do here on the offensive end.
They just got to put that last botched punt return behind them. And just keep their head in the game and get their offense rolling once again.
Looks like it's going to be Royce and Damon ready to receive this kick.
There's the kick.
It's a low one, right to Royce.
Caught by Royce. He's trying to juke these
go.
defenders. He
And
breaks
gets
right
some
through
room.
them.
A
Still
great run here
going.
by Royce.
And looks like he's taken down on the 34.
He put that botched punt return right behind him, and he got back to it. Great return there by Royce Harris.
Great return. Hopefully that can get some confidence back and keep it going for the Knights.
Great confidence booster for him individually and to the Knights offense as a whole. Let's see what they can do here on 1st and 10.
5 minutes left in this quarter.
There's a handoff to Botkin. He's going to go for about 3 there.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the carry. Stop by number 24, Cameron Harris.
Knights with 2nd and about 6 here. Royce goes in motion. They give it to Royce. He's got some room to the outside. Watch out, folks.
That's a big
He's
game.
got 1st and a lot more.
Number 20, Royce Harris with the carry.
And like I said earlier, he's in full stride
He's tough.
in about 2 steps.
The man gets going quick.
First down,
He's
4th
got some
line.
wheels on him, that's for sure. It's like he's playing in Heelys.
I think we should bring him back. I really do.
I think he reclassifies. 2020.
Absolutely. For all you who don't know, Royce has only been playing football for about 3 years, and he's got another great run. His freshman year, he played soccer. Great soccer player. But,
Sophomore year got hurt by the Tyson Gray himself.
and
Junior and senior year.
He's
man's
been an
been rolling.
absolute masterpiece. Key player on the field for the Knights offense and defense.
Looks like he's down on this play, though. Hoping this one's just a cramp and nothing more.
Hopefully, Dave, the Red Tornado, can get out there and help him out.
Quick shout out to Dave. He's always there for us at Farmington Athletics.
He's always making sure the players are ready for the game and letting us know when they're not.
Man, it's hard not to love Dave.
It really is.
I see Dave as my second father.
You know, I don't know Dave that well, but I really wish I did.
I don't know him, but he has a lot of respect for me.
Do you respect him in return?
Hmm?
Do you respect that man in return?
I respect that man in return.
Wholeheartedly?
Wholeheartedly.
Attaboy.
It looks like Braden Botkin's limping over here.
And it looks like Royce is still down on the play. We got 2 injured Knights. This is not looking good.
Royce is injured. This could lead to a serious change in the pace of the game.
Royce had a concussion quite a few games ago now. And let's hope he is not concussed once again. That'd be a huge killer to our offense.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. Yeah,
The amount of the
looks like Braden's gonna come off the field and talk to Coach Bird real quick.
starting to get worried here with the amount of time he's been down.
He's getting up. Oh.
Just want to take a lot of precaution here. Not rush anything. Make sure the man's okay. We really want to see him up and moving, though. A lot of toughness in that kid. Coming back. Nothing too serious injury-wise, but the man just, he'll play through whatever he needs to play through to get back to it. There
Looks
he
like
is
he's
up
gonna-
and walking. That's a great sign.
Looks like it's not serious. He'll probably sit the rest of this quarter out.
Doesn't look like he's walking with a limp. Hopefully nothing too serious for him. Not a good sign for the Knights.
Hopefully not head. It might be a concussion. He's covering the eyes.
And it doesn't want a lot of fluorescent lights. That's for sure.
Imagine Dave's gonna give him a check, just in case.
Good to see him up and walking, though.
Hopefully he'll be able to come back for the end of the game, but we're not sure at this point.
There's the handoff there.
And that should be a first down.
Looking at the replay there, definitely looked like it could be a head injury, which is not good. But we're not too sure. Hopefully nothing serious. Dave's still looking at him. There's a handoff to Botkin once again, and he's going to get some space for the first down.
Number 26, Braden Botkin with the carry. Forced out of bounds by number 2, Damian Edwards.
It looks like he'll be
Kanan
taken down on
looks
the
like
25.
he might have the first there. Yep, they're moving the sticks.
First down for the
We got 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. Knights are still up 31-21 on the Cape Central Tigers. Man, hopefully the Knights can get a rhythm going again. And
Losing Roy's such a key factor in this offense.
hopefully he's okay. Don't want to rush anything, though.
I'm just hoping the Knights offense
Botkin
will still
again
be
with
able
the
to pull
carry.
through.
Big run.
And
he's
got
gone. He's
room,
gone.
And there's another touchdown for Quan Botkin. What a run.
That'll make it 37-21.
That's 2 touchdowns.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
A lot of yardage for that young man. You know, I'm surprised that we haven't given the ball much to Damon this game. I don't think he's touched it once.
They're focusing on him a lot, it looks like.
Defense is all over him.
He's coming off the fakes.
Absolutely. They're trying to put him in motion. Just
A
haven't
very,
seen a lot of him offensively.
very low snap. Luckily, Caden Files catches it and puts it right where Kale wants it, and that's right down the middle.
Farmington Knights, 38.
With that score, folks, it's going to put the Knights up at least 3 scores. 38-21. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Tigers are hoping they could pull through in the fourth, but I can't say it's looking good. But the game isn't over till it's over.
In the words of Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over.
Quite true.
Black Knight Marching Band is going nuts.
I
really
mean,
trying to get the student section into this.
after
thing.
that second half, at every home game, they get into it.
Absolutely. That halftime show, he gets them rolling.
And they just don't stop.
They don't stop. Joe Kraus with the kick. And that's not a very long kick for him once again.
Coach Kripke's game plan looks like they want KO to kick it, keep kicking it short. I guess keep doing what's working.
They don't want to test the back line of that return team.
They must be about as powerful as ours.
Absolutely.
To say the least.
If they have themselves a Royce Harris and a Damon back there, we got to look out. Cameron Cox to receive. Snap. There's another quick throw just out of reach once again. He's just not finding his receivers this one game.
I mean, he's making the right decisions. The throw is just not, it hasn't been there tonight.
It hasn't.
Hopefully he can pick it up.
I'm confident he'll be able to.
Tigers really need to pick up their offense quick, though. Only 2 minutes left in the third. Almost running out of time here in the game.
They got to play almost perfect from here on out to bring this one back around.
With the way the Knights have been playing, it's going to be hard. There's the throw.
Caught by
and
number.
a great pass, great catch. He's got room.
He's going.
He shows him the Jets.
He's finally taken down.
And there's a fumble. And it looks like they're going to call him down. That would have been something. Great pass there, though. And a great catch for the Tigers.
Great run by Henry Brown.
Man, that's just a great hustle play by Drew Felker to prevent that touchdown.
He turned on the boosters to make sure that he could get him.
That man must have been running really quick. Because when Drew Felker gets going, that man is quick. And another screen
There's
play.
that screen play they've been running all day.
And doesn't go for a lot there. Got to gain a 2.
Minute and a half left in the quarter.
Oh, barely missed him. And that is going to be out of.
Throws it away.
Smart play.
Sam Nicholson almost got there. Would have been something had he drug him down.
Well, it's almost basketball season. While it's football season.
Yeah, this season has been going late, and
it could go very much later.
Knights
which
just been
we
unstoppable.
really want to see it. But with basketball starting to roll around, it's going to be tough. And
Jet sweep.
Quite the play call there, and a good stop.
By Drew Felker again.
And it's going to be 4th and goal.
Don't forget, wrestling starting up too.
You're correct.
We got a lot of football players who are also going to be on the wrestling team.
We got Drew Felker, state qualifier last year. Judd Cunningham.
Got the Cook twins.
The Cook twins. Both two very good wrestlers.
This will be Brady Cook's first year wrestling. He played basketball last year. Blake Cook's been a wrestler from the get-go.
And they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Let's see what they can do here.
Handoff.
There's the handoff.
That's stopped.
And he is stopped right at the line. A great stop there for the Knights.
Knights defense really coming in clutch when they need to. 13 seconds left in the quarter. That'll be 4th and 3.
It was a great drive up until that point from the Tigers. But just
2 big tackles that drive by Drew Felker. One preventing a touchdown, and then two preventing a touchdown.
just great red zone defense by the Knights. First and 10 for the Knights. Empty backfield. Kanan runs it up the gut. He's going to get about 1 there.
Very good third quarter for the Knights. Very, very successful drive for the Knights. Got them a touchdown. And a very good defensive stop that prevented the Tigers from scoring.
Tigers were really hoping to get that one right at the end, just couldn't pull through. Hoping to come into the fourth quarter strong, try and get back the lead. I can't say it's hopeful.
It's been a great game. It's been a great game. It's kind of sad that one of these teams has to go home tonight.
Truly
And
is.
being district finals, this is the game we came out to see. A pretty high-scoring matchup here at 38-21. Just great showing of both of these ball teams.
And this game is not over. Anything can happen. Don't forget that the girls swim is happening also. Got a lot of new swimmers this year. I know plenty of sophomore girls that are trying out. Some volleyball players that are trying to try to do something new, try to get conditioned.
Swimming, it really is great conditioning.
Yeah, that's what you do, Ari.
It is. And that's a good stop there by the Tigers defense. It's going to be 3rd and about 9, it looks like. Yeah, the girls swim team have a much larger lineup than the boys team for sure.
Oh, I've heard.
And they're just adding to it this year. And
It's over 30 girls.
it's a lot for one coach to manage. But we'll see how well they do this year. I'm not completely sure how great they did last year. I know we have some great swimmers in Ella Moriarty and Bridget Bone. And just everybody out there, they try their hardest.
Swim's a really underrated sport. It'll take it out of you.
It really does.
Ask Lester. One of the best swimmers on the men's swim team this year.
I really do appreciate that, Luke. Or excuse me, Kenny the Jet.
Yeah, Lester's been breaking records out there.
Yeah, boys swim team had a chance to go to state this year. Just didn't make the cut though, but we're looking to next year for sure. Boys swim team is almost the exact opposite from the girls swim team. We have around 10 swimmers.
It'll be 4th and 5 on this play.
Kale with a nice punt.
And it's going to take a Tigers bounce there. Not
and
the bounce.
Carter Barnes is just going to pick it up.
Doesn't want it to roll any farther back than it will already.
We got 10 minutes left in this ball game. Let's see what the Tigers can do. They need to put up points on the board fast.
Both teams have really put on a great show for the fans.
Absolutely. Down by 3 possessions. Or,
Nice
excuse me,
amount of
3 scores.
Nice amount of scoring without letting up on the defensive end.
Absolutely. And the Tigers, they really need to get their passing game rolling. Because you don't want to run it a lot being down 3 scores in this one.
And that's an
just
incomplete
out of
pass.
reach.
Unfortunate Henry Brown couldn't grab that one. As Lester said, it's hard to catch when the ball is a rock.
Fatigue's starting to set in for sure on both these ball teams. Let's see what they can do here on 2nd and 10. There's a snap. A deep pass there. And drops it in. A dime piece for the score.
That'll make it 27-38.
Beautiful throw. Caught the Knights defense off guard.
Number
Sure
1,
was.
Danye Taylor. A dime piece. Great play there by the Tigers. Let's see if they can put some extra points on the board. And it's up and it's in.
Flag on the play. False start on the offense.
It's really not something you're going to want to see from either team.
Just going to have to re-kick this thing.
False start on.
Making it a bit more difficult of a kick, but nothing too much for these, or for the Tigers. The snap, the hold, and it's blocked by Rothman Harris.
What a play.
Great defensive play. Not what the Tigers want there.
And like I said, just those easy mistakes that they've made tonight.
Rothman's
the
out
entire
there.
Game.
Rothman's out there crushing all the Tigers' dreams.
A great drive there by the Tigers, though. Not how they want to end it on the extra point. But they put points on the board. Now only down by 11. Still a 2-score game. Let's see what the Knights can do, though.
And just a reminder, good luck to cheer tomorrow, State, at Lindenwood. I know they put in a lot of work. Just good luck to them. Shocked they're out here tonight, but they are here to support your Knights.
And a lot of people don't actually realize what competitive cheer is. I mean, what you're seeing on the sidelines here is not what they're doing for a competition in the league.
There's the
No,
kick.
they're doing more. That's a very
good return there by
caring.
Sam Nicholson.
Be taken down on the 46-yard line.
But when the cheer team, when they actually compete, it is wild.
They practice really hard.
They really do.
It shows.
They put in work.
They got first in sectionals.
It's incredible to watch.
Did really well.
It's like gymnastics on steroids, with hundreds of people tossing other people in the air.
It takes a lot of. It's definitely a team sport.
It really is. You can't cheerlead by yourself.
You can, but
You
it's not.
sorta can.
It's not going to do too well.
Some
At that
people,
point, you're just more of a supporting parent.
some people may not consider it a sport. I see it as more of a lifestyle.
Good
And
run by
Kanan
Kanan Files.
with the keeper.
Oh, two jukes.
Taken
brought
down
down and
on
it's
the 35.
fumbled.
He was down.
Sam Nicholson recovers it anyway. It gains us 2 yards in the end there. A great run by Kanan, though.
Cop.
Breaking tackles left and right. 1st and 10.
Kanan was putting on the juke sticks.
He was messing with the right stick to perfection. Botkin in the backfield. They give it to him. Pushes through for short gain there. Going to be around 2nd and 6, it looks like.
Knights, we still have 9 minutes to go. Plenty of time for a comeback, or plenty of time to put this game out of hand.
Absolutely. Tigers really need a stop here, though. And Botkin is going to get another short gain. But it's 3rd and fairly short here. Looks like it's about 3rd and 4.
Knights are hoping to get this first down to push them to the end of the field.
This stadium is rolling. Feels like an earthquake up here in the booth. There's a handoff. Kanan with the keeper. And he is stuffed right at the line. A great stop for the Tigers.
Don't think he got it.
It's going to be about 4th and 3. Definitely a makeable field goal for Cale Krause based on what we've seen, but it looks like
4th and 2. It looks like they're not going to bring Kale out.
looks like they're going to go for it here.
Quan trying to draw some offsides.
Really want to draw an offsides here. There's a handoff to Botkin, and he's got room. He's got the first down.
Excellent play by the Knights. Exactly what they were hoping for on that one. They're moving the chains.
Brought down by number 8, Cameron Cox. First down for the Knights.
Royce Harris moving along the sideline now. Good to see he's back on his feet and then moving along. I wouldn't expect to see him back in this game, though.
I would not expect it either.
It was a
Don't
big
want to
tumble
risk
he
it
took.
unless
Flag on the
they
field.
absolutely have to.
Number 26, Botkin with the carry. Flag on the field.
Looks like it's going to be a false start against the offense.
You hate to see it. Just under 7 minutes left in the game.
Official call, illegal shift against the Knights.
They call it an illegal shift on the Knights.
The Knights have 8 yards to go. Hopefully they can get the job done here.
Central really needs to stop here, though.
I don't think we've seen a pass since the first half.
Well, Cape Central scored on a deep ball.
Oh, my bad. By the Knights. I don't think we've seen a pass play from the Knights in a while.
That one's on me. Simple misunderstanding.
Yeah,
But
Knights
keep
are,
in mind, folks, we're just kids with mics.
Knights are mainly trying to run this.
We're just in a class. They give us a mic. We speak about the game.
We
Usually
try to
it
do
works
our
out.
best.
Sometimes we mess up.
Timeout taken by the Knights.
We still got 6 minutes and 27 seconds left.
I'd like to shout out our 280 YouTube viewers and our Facebook viewers as well. Thank you for coming and watching.
Really appreciate it.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications on YouTube.
Really a lot of support for whole BKTV program under Miss Southern and Commander Campbell. Really a great program.
I'd like to thank Big Dick's Barbecue for shouting us out on Facebook tonight.
Really appreciate the support. Damon in motion. There's a snap. Kanan on the keeper, and he's going to get close to nothing there.
Number 10, Casey Biles with the keeper.
Just over 6 left in this game.
This is definitely Kale Krause's. He's got this in the bag, I feel like. That's his range.
Absolutely. He's got it, for sure.
We got 8 yards to go here.
Still just third down. Tigers really need to stop and to stop soon.
Handoff.
Botkin's got it. And
more.
Looks like they're going to get the first down. Great play for the Knights.
Number 26, Brayden
They
Botkin
just
with
push the pile.
What a run.
If they don't call it the first, it's going to be real close to it.
Might have to bring out the chains. It's going to be close.
Let's see what they call it here.
Like I said, they're going to bring out the chains, it looks like. Oh, maybe not.
Nope, they're
Yes.
bringing out the chains.
Here we go. Oh, it looks like that's easily. Maybe not. Nope. Oh, I
It's going to
can't.
be close.
Looks like it's a
And
little
they got
short.
it.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be the first down. Fans going wild. Booth is shaking.
It really feels like an earthquake up here when the fans get rolling. It's almost scary.
It's like a roller coaster of excitement.
Of high school district finals football. 38-27 Knights. Just over 5 minutes left in this one. Cape really needs a stopping quick.
Be big if they can get a stop here.
1st and 10.
Pushing through.
Maybe a gain of 4.
Nice push by Caden.
Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 5. Clock still rolling.
If I'm the Knights, that's what I want. I want the clock to keep going and take our time. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do.
Trying to
Botkin
let the
alone
clock
in
do their work
backfield,
for 'em.
Damon in motion,
Caden,
and they throw
keeper.
a flag. Looks like it could be delay of game. Let's see what the call is here.
A little bit over 4 minutes left in this one.
And the Knights are marching backwards. Looks like it's going to be against them.
Hopefully that doesn't kill the momentum. It'll be an illegal shift against the Knights.
Not what you want to see.
Especially not this late in the game.
And that's going to stop the clock. Nope.
Cape Central takes a timeout, trying to stop the clock. 4 minutes left in this thing, and the Knights have just rolled off a lot of play clock here.
Fatigue really affecting both teams at this point. Both getting tired out there.
It's freezing.
It really is.
They want to go home.
I want to go home.
I'm not going to lie to you. I want to go home too.
Make that 3 of us.
But I do love commentating some good old Friday night football.
Absolutely.
Some good pure fun.
Nothing like a little Friday night lights, Black Night football.
District championship.
Here at Hero Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field. Let's get to it.
2nd down for the Knights.
Viewers just keep going up on YouTube. We got about 300 now. Thank you
And
all
a
for coming out
great
to
run
watch
there.
this.
We cannot say how much we appreciate the viewers.
We really do.
Cannot.
It really supports our program at the school.
Sorry for the interruption there, Luke, but I was just so excited. Damon Guthrie, great run. Right up this side. And I believe that might be the first time he's touched the ball tonight.
Man, college football and college basketball are both getting very interesting.
Absolutely. College basketball rankings have been changing left and right.
The NCAA with James Wiseman, it's been all over the place. They don't know what's going to happen yet.
It's a jungle out there right now.
College football is all over the place in rankings.
Can't wait to see how those two turn out.
Shout out to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Great season thus far. That's my team. If y'all don't know, Lester Swim moves Woodson that well. A little OHIO action. Undefeated thus far. No big deal.
I'm going to act like you didn't say that.
Okay. A little reverse card action.
Oh, there we go.
Eli Lamb to the outside. He's
That'll
gonna
be
get the
another
touchdown.
one. That'll make it 44-27 Knights.
A little wildcat there.
Just under 4 left in the quarter. It's looking hard for the Tigers to come back for this one, folks.
That
may have just been the play that closes this one out.
Excuse me, folks, I misspoke. That was nowhere near a wildcat.
no need. What'd you say?
That was a Tiger.
It was a jet sweep. And I just misspoke.
It's okay. I forgive you.
That's on me, viewers.
Nobody's perfect.
Miss Southern is very perfect, but there is one flaw. She does like Alabama.
That is a flaw, to say the least. Shout out to LSU for beating Alabama last week.
I appreciate them greatly.
Absolutely.
Southern was sure disappointed with that one.
And I was the opposite of sure disappointed. That was a great game of football.
Well, looks like our grade just went down.
But that's okay. Sometimes you have to express what you feel and what you believe in. And I believe that Tua Tagovailoa is not overrated. But he's got the best wide receiver front in the NCAA, and that should probably show you something.
They still lost to LSU, though.
Yeah,
At home.
at home.
That's a killer.
Joe Burrow's going to win the Heisman. Mark my words.
If not, the NCAA is rigged.
It really is. I'd like to see Justin Fields win it, but the fact is, he's really nowhere near it.
He's had a great year, though.
He really has. Also,
And
a
that's a
great year
bomb.
for Chase Young.
There's another kick by
A
Kale
good
Krause.
return there. Gets some
Stumbling
room.
over the defender, taken down on the 40-yard line.
This one looks like it's pretty out of reach for the Tigers, but it's not impossible. 27. Knights up.
Man, I'm just ready for NCAA football to come back, the video game.
I did hear that they're bringing it back 2020.
That would be amazing.
I'm pumped, to say the least.
And I just want to say thank you to all our sponsors. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
A throw. Great
Uh,
catch.
Good pass there, and he spins out of the tackle. He's got some room.
And that's a big gain.
They're at the Knights' 15-yard line, it looks like.
That's another big tackle by Drew Felker. He's had 3 big tackles tonight. He's playing very well. Quarterback sneak. Oh, breaks a defender. Breaks
And
2.
he's still going. Did he get it in? They call it a touchdown. A good quick score for the Tigers.
That'll make it 33-45.
Now, even if they do an onside kick here, they're still going to need another score after that.
And then another.
Man, that was a great play.
It really was. Great effort.
They
play
might go for
there
2.
by-
That might be the smartest decision.
I would recommend it.
But that would only make it a 10-point game.
They'd still need over another touchdown. just to tie it.
It's got number 3 in motion. Looks like it's going to be a pass play. Wide open.
Good
Great
play
throw.
there.
And it looks like the Knights are just flustered on what was happening there. Great throw. Great read by the quarterback.
Good play call there. And they're down by 10 now. 2-score game, 45-35 Farmington Knights.
They took the advice and went for the 2-point conversion.
With 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Knights are hoping to stop another score from happening. Otherwise, it'll be a close one.
I really hope the Knights just run the clock out.
I would expect an onside kick here, fellas.
I would expect it to. Caden Foz is going to come out here. Man, they're playing the onside kick here.
I would anticipate it for sure. They need it.
And it's going to
That
And
is
it's gonna
not
take-
the kick they wanted.
be. Great catch by Carson Sutton. And
And this one might be over, folks, with just 3 minutes left.
that's not good. Carson Sutton, nope, he's getting up. Carson Sutton's all good.
Real tough man there. I don't know if you viewers are aware, but last weekend, Ohio State ran an onside kick up, I believe, by 21 really early in the game last week, and they executed that thing to perfection. Just a chip shot to the opposite end. They ran that thing back for a touchdown.
Sometimes you just got to do what the other team's not expecting.
Cape Central did not do it that time, and sadly, it didn't work in their favor.
Caden with the
around.
keeper,
thing
stopped
is,
by number
the Knights
70,
did something-
Caden Stoltz.
Today that the Tigers never expected. Throw 2 touchdown passes.
Throw 2 passes at all.
Just under 3 minutes left in this one, folks.
You're correct.
Gonna be around 2nd and 6. Clock's running. Looks like they're just gonna knee it. Nope, they run it up the gut once again.
Just keep running that clock.
Just over 2 minutes left. Only 10 on the play clock.
Knights are hoping to use up as much time as possible in this play and in this run.
And they're not going to get anything there. If not, losing yardage on it. A good stop by the Tigers. That's the stop they need. With 1:45 left, they can get a touchdown here.
Anything is possible.
Then an onside kick and a field goal. It's pretty hard to do with just under 2 minutes left, but it's not impossible. Knights look like they're going to punt it away here. Black Knight Marching Band with an excellent rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's a great song.
It
Great,
really is.
great tune. Great punt by Kale Kraus.
And it's going to take a great bounce, and he is taken down at about the 5-yard line. Great tackle there for number 89, Gavin Early.
Minute and a half left in the game. Tigers fans are starting to leave.
It's going to be really hard to put 2 scores on the board here from this field positioning.
Looks like they called a. I'm confused. What's going on? Was a flag called?
What? There is a flag on the field. And
False start.
that's a killer.
Wow.
That's real good, though, if you're the Tigers.
That puts another score, really making it possible here for the Tigers.
Looks like they're not going to add any time on the clock, though. 1:37 left in this one. There's a kick nearly blocked. Another great punt for KO. And it's going to come in right about at the 18-yard line. Another great kick for KO.
We got a minute and 26 seconds left. 45-35. Knights are up 10. It's been a solid game so far.
A great district championship.
Knights came out ready to play, starting off with a field goal and then right into a touchdown. But the Tigers just kept coming. They kept coming. They kept on getting good possessions, good drives.
Sneaking their way back into this thing.
Going into the second half, Caden Fowles had that big fumble, gave them another touchdown. Wasn't Caden, came back and played
Just
great.
been solid defenses from both clubs.
Looks like it's going to be a throwing play.
And there's a sack from Rothman Harris. Not what you want if you're the Tigers. They're going to have to keep this thing rolling. With only 1 timeout left, they want to keep that. Or, excuse me, they have 0 timeouts left.
They got to get
They're
it
going
going.
no huddle here. They got a minute left to score twice. They need some big yardage here. Under
Gets out of
pressure
the
once
pocket.
again.
Great
A
throw.
good
Call by
throw
number
there,
3,
and
taken
it's
down.
dropped. Another drop for the Tigers. That's going to stop the clock, but that's not.
Under a minute left
Stop
in this
the
one. I don't see the Tigers coming back. It's
Third
been a great
and
game,
very
though.
long for the Tigers.
We are literally shaking up here.
I am getting terrified.
Again, shout out to our 296 viewers watching us live. We appreciate it. Remember, if we win this game, we will play next Saturday. Time and place undetermined, but we for sure will let you know as soon as we know.
Stay tuned to the Twitter page, the
And
athletics
Facebook.
page.
If the Knights get this win tonight, they will play
And
the winner
a
of.
quarterback sneak there.
Oh.
A brave play call there with just 45 seconds left to go.
Taken down on the 34-yard line.
If the
A
Knights
great
get the win
pickup
tonight,
there.
If the Knights get the win tonight, they will play the winner of St. Mary's or McClure. And they will know, and that game will be tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Both those teams really strong ball clubs. We'll see what happens, though.
Looks like Knights are going to be going off to state.
If you're lucky.
I don't see a comeback happening.
We got 41 seconds left.
My bad, folks. Meant sectionals. Little brain fart there.
That's okay. We're just kids with mics.
And
Lower your expectations, folks. A great pass there.
Oh, and it's
a
caught.
dime piece.
Taken down on the other 30.
They're going to have to go quick, though. There's only 35 seconds left. Clock is temporarily stopped for the first down. Great pass there for the Tigers.
Clock is still running.
30 seconds left in the game.
And a good spike there. With just 28 seconds left, they got to store really quick if they want to try and get back in this thing.
If the sectionals game is at home, we'll stream it on Facebook and YouTube, so be sure to tune in on that.
Let's see what the Tigers can do on 2nd and 10. And the booth is shaking.
The
These fans are going nuts.
We got 28 seconds left. Another throw.
Oh,
And it
it's
just dropped.
Hit him right in the chest.
That's a killer.
Still got time on the clock, 25 seconds. The band is still going.
Band really putting some emphasis on the fact that the Knights are looking secure for this dub.
3rd and 10.
Quarterback sneak again.
And he's going to get some room, and he never mind. Stuffed by number 7.
Carson Sutton.
Carson just threw him into the ground.
A great stop there.
7, 6, 5.
Nope, stopped at 6.
Knights are going crazy.
That was a fantastic stop there.
Man.
Looked like he might have had some room, and Carson Sutton just stepped up and trucked the man.
You know Knights fans are celebrating tonight.
That's for sure.
They have been waiting for this for a while.
It's been a great game, folks. Both teams really strong on the offensive and defense. The offense really took over on both sides this game, though.
It was a very entertaining game, not to just watch, but to commentate.
Sure
6
was.
seconds left here. Knights with 1st and 10. I don't see the Tigers coming back into this thing.
No, I did not either. And it was a pleasure commentating with these two. Oh, try to get Coach Krupe with some water and some Gatorade. And that's going to be it. District champions.
Well, folks, it was a great game. Started out strong for the Knights. Tigers start to sneak back into it throughout the game. Knights just kept rolling, and they ended up keeping it 45-35. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Kenny.
Saturday.
I'm Kenny the Jet Smith.
I'm Rainbow Rubel.
And I'm Lester Swim Moves Woodson here at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field. Just going to remind you guys, stay cool, stay groovy, and stay groovy once again. Good night, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
So we're district champions.
Yes, we are district champions.
We won.